We're going to meditate on change today. So we begin, of course, by just settling into our seat, having our feet on the floor, and closing our eyes gently. We'll start with a few deep breaths just to open our lungs and settle our mind. As deeply as is comfortable for you. Long breath sort of slows things down in a good way. So with every exhale, focus on release, on letting go of what no longer serves you. And as you continue breathing, do a scan of your body. See if there are any points of tightness or discomfort. And if you find something, just let it fall away. Just breathe it out. It'll return to the nothingness. That's where it came from. As your body expels what it no longer needs, it's generating healthy new cells in your bones and muscles, in your skin, in your organs, in your hair and your nails, and throughout every aspect of your physical form. Your body knows just what to do to keep itself vibrant, to keep itself moving. And as you relax more and more deeply with every breath, your body continues to do its work. And as your body relaxes, allow your mind to relax fully too. Any stressors in your thoughts, just let them fall away. All you have to do is just be here, be relaxed. So I invite you to imagine walking along a path in a beautiful forest. It's autumn, and the leaves on the trees and on the ground are a brilliant array of reds and golds, yellows, and even purples. And as you walk along this path, you can hear the crunch of the dry leaves under your feet with each step that you take. Be aware of the cool breeze and how the leaves are falling all around you. It's a beautiful vision. Just breathe it in. Notice how the midday sun is shining its rays through the trees and how that's heightening the brilliance of everything around you. Some of these leaves look as though they're on fire from how the sunlight catches them. And yes, winter is on its way, but not today. This day is about the beauty of autumn. And as you walk amidst these falling leaves, let any heavy thoughts fall away. Much the same way. As you watch the leaves fall, you recognize the ending of something that has reached completion, making room for the beginning of something that will soon be. Autumn is a natural time of releasing. We're releasing what no longer serves us. Just like the trees, we're making room for something new. Winter follows autumn, as a time of rest and rejuvenation. Spring follows winter, bringing new beginnings and the bursting forth of new life, new growth. In this place, in this time, all is in perfect order. You are in that process of renewing your life with every breath. You're expanding and receiving, and you're contracting and releasing. It's the yin and the yang dancing in perfect flow and balance. The trees around you are shedding their leaves. Their focus will soon change toward establishing new roots. All the nourishment within the tree is traveling down through the trunk into the roots to support the work ahead. You too must ground yourself through rest and relaxation and reflection in order to support your future growth. So as you walk along this path, you notice that there is a soft space beneath an enormous grandfather oak. And as you look at this grand oak, you see its twisted and gnarled branches that reach out more than 100 feet in every direction. You can feel the beauty and the wisdom of this ancient being. So you take your place, sitting down and leaning back against the base of this massive presence. Breathe in the crisp, clean air as you settle in with a deep sense of calm. And then it comes to you to look up into the sky with its clear, brilliant blue color through the mostly bare branches of this great oak. And as you look up, you consider the changes in your life. You think about what is different now compared to how your life was just a few short months ago. So many things have changed. As these thoughts come and go, be aware of what you're feeling. Perhaps it's a sense of resistance or sadness or frustration, maybe even resignation or something else. Whatever it is, notice where you're feeling it in your body. Does it feel like you're holding on to something? Do you think your life would be better if none of these changes had ever happened? Perhaps you would acknowledge that there could be easier paths. But this is your path. It's for you. And everything is unfolding the way it must for you to do what you've come to do and to be who you've come to be. Just breathe. Sitting under this great oak tree, just breathe. And as you continue looking up into the sky, feel the sensation of being lifted upward. See yourself floating through the branches of the grandfather oak. And then recognize that you're above the oak, and you continue floating up higher and higher into the air. Now, with only sky above you, you feel a sense of unity with the heavens. And as you rise higher and higher, you can see that as autumn is expressing where you have been on this beautiful Earth Mother, farther south, there is an expression of spring. This is where life is bursting forth. As life is descending into restful sleep in one place, it's also bursting forth into new beginnings, all at the same time. Life is filled with diverse colors and textures, sounds and smells, and a seemingly infinite number of expressions. And they're all happening at the same time. Be aware of how all of this aligns so perfectly with your life. Your life is a tapestry of joyous times, challenging times, times of expansion, and times of recession. And as you breathe in, feel a sense of freedom. For you are free to experience whatever you choose. And as you breathe out, feel the release of whatever is ready to go. Let each breath bring a greater sense of freedom, a lightness of your being. For with every breath comes change. Every breath is a healing, if we will allow it to be. As you breathe, you can feel something moving within you. Perhaps it's the story of what you thought had been wrong in your life, for what had been hard, for what had been a burden. Perhaps all of this is ready to go. And all you have to do is breathe it out. Perhaps you no longer need any of this. Perhaps it no longer serves you. And as you float above the activities of day-to-day life, you are free to feel whatever you choose to feel. You are attached to nothing, and nothing is attached to you. Change comes to you easily. It comes naturally. You maintain an awareness of the divine in all situations and in all aspects of your life. You know that changes will continue while life continues, all in perfect order, happening exactly as it must. Everything is always changing, but all the while, the divine unfoldment of life continues to be ever present in all areas of your life. Change is the proof of your evolving presence on planet Earth. For you, all is well. You are well. Life is magnificent, and it's good to be alive. So as you descend back to the floor of the forest, feel a sense of peace and comfort. Returning to that soft place beneath Grandfather Oak, you feel as light as a feather. As you settle there, notice any changes within your physical body. your emotional body, or within your thoughts. Now feel the spirit of this tree. Be aware of the strength of its roots, those roots that have carried it through so many storms. Your roots are strong as well. You are well grounded and always are up for the challenge of anything that comes. You are a master of resilience. As the great oak, you have everything you need to live a full, rich, and wonderful life. So take a moment to acknowledge your stability and your centeredness. You're living a life that can endure and flourish no matter what comes your way. So look again at this grandfather. Perhaps you would hold a word of gratitude. For this one models for you how to be powerful and meaningful in life. Always in the midst of change, every new season brings greater wisdom and deeper understanding. Letting go is courageous. It's a gift that you give to yourself. It allows you to move forward in your life with flexibility and adaptability. It allows you to create new beginnings from the inside out. This life you live is entirely of your creation. You are the master of your destiny. And as you look forward, you have a certainty that there are bright new experiences on your horizon. Celebrate them. Savor them. And when you are ready, begin your reconnecting with this time and this place, returning your attention to your breath, in and out, in and out. Receive, release. Receive, release. Being centered in your body. Perhaps move a finger or a toe, and a hand or a foot. And allowing your body to gently move. When you are ready, open your eyes. Feel the sense of peace within you. You are the great oak that endures and flourishes through all changes and all seasons. All is good. All is God. And so it is. Namaste.